So today I'm going to be talking about one of the more significant paranormal experiences in my life that I've never talked about on here before, because it predated my YouTube activity, so I never really had a chance to talk about it. So it was on November 1st, 2009, so the night after Halloween. Me and my cousin, we were doing like EVP sessions down there at the end of the street with an old tape recorder, and that's what I was using back then, was just an old analog tape recorder. And then oh, there's a woodpecker right above me. That's what that noise is. That's pretty cool. But anyways, it was November 1st, 2009, and we were doing an EVP session while rolling the video camera. We were standing right here, and this is by the trees here, and as we were filming this way, I asked something along the lines of if something was here to, try and make contact. And in the recording, you could hear it prior to this in the recording, but after I said that, a few seconds later, you can hear this low, kind of humming noise. It almost sounded like it could have been a car off in the distance in the recording, accelerating, but I don't know, it kind of sounds a little bit anomalous to me. It was sort of like, but I don't know, you'll hear it in the recording, so that could be something, it could be nothing. But a few seconds after that, me and my cousin had both witnessed this thick black shadow move across the yard this way. And you can hear me in the recording say, "Whoa," and before I can even say what I saw, he said it walked right across. He's like, "Dude, did you see that, that shadow?" And I said, "Yeah." And I said, "Was that us that did that?" Because we were standing still. And, because there was house lights on and things, so we then were walking around house lights and everything, trying to figure out if it could have been one of us, and no matter what we did, the shadow was just not black enough, and plus we couldn't get it to cover the whole yard. It was thin, probably about as wide as my arm is right here, and it just went right across the yard. And it was just so black, it was almost like you couldn't see anything through it. It was just flat to the ground, but it was so dark that it was almost thick. It was very strange. It wasn't like a normal shadow. And so as that was happening, we were a little bit freaked out, and we figured out that it wasn't us or anybody else, because how, we couldn't recreate it. But in the footage, which I have no clue where that original videotape is, I'm sure I could dig it out of somewhere, but in the footage, I kind of pan the camera this way because the shadow went this way, so I kind of pan this way, and I'm kind of aiming towards this ditch here. And in the footage, we didn't see this with our own eyes, but it was on the footage afterwards. There was kind of this whitish, kind of blobby thing over here, and the camera's kind of moving like this, so I can't tell, but it almost looks like as if it was moving this way. And we've never been able to explain that. It really freaked us out after we saw it. Like I said, this was right when I was first getting into actual investigating and actually doing field research as opposed to just reading. So this was kind of a exciting yet frightening first real encounter. So that was in the footage, this blobby thing, and I have actually have a still shot that I took off the camera screen with my cell phone at the time. So the quality isn't the best, but you can definitely see this thing in the video. So what I'm going to do now is play the recording from that night off the tape recorder. The recording isn't that great a quality, because like I said, it was an old analog tape recorder that I'm trying my best to get the sound off of there into a digital format. So here's that recording along with the still shot of whatever was in the video. Northeastern Illinois Paranormal Research.
If there's any spirits here that would like to make themselves known to us right now, we don't mean you any disrespect. or any harm. We just would like to know that you're here with us right now. Could you please try and communicate with us? Ooh, did you see that?
It walked right across. You see that shadow on
Yeah.
across?
Wow. Was that with us? Here, stand back over here again. Stay like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Could you please do that again?